Jai Shri Ram, the teacher's oath, which is my own oath, I have designed this oath for myself and for every teacher. I swear to fulfill my dharma as a guide, facilitator, and a motivator. So that's fairly simple. Remember, the teacher is in loco parentis. A teacher is akin to a parent. A teacher should not marry his or her student. Arjuna in the Mahabharata, after the Uttara Gograhanam, which he won for Virat Raj, then he was Brihannala, who was teaching Uttari, who was the daughter of Virat Raj. And Virat Raj was so overjoyed, he said, I offer you my daughter in marriage. But Arjuna declined it, saying that she is my student and I cannot marry my student because the Vedas don't allow that. A teacher should treat his student as son or daughter. So that's a Vedic value. Whereas unfortunately the Kachada wood is producing lusty films on these kind of nonsensical themes where there is a love and promiscuity between teachers and students. This is disgusting. We should ban such movies. So I'll read my teacher's oath again for you. The teacher's oath. I swear to fulfill my dharma as a guide, facilitator and motivator. I will never disrespect my students. Say, one of the common problems. So, throughout my career I have noticed that most teachers, principals and administrators of institutions, academic institutions, they do not show respect for the student. And in fact expect respect, unconditional respect, which I think is not very mature. So one needs to respect the student too. The Vedas mention Matru Devo Bhava, Pitru Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava, Atithi Devo Bhava. I would like to add Vidyarthi Devo Bhava, because Vidya Arthi, one who seeks knowledge. Unfortunately, most students are not interested in knowledge, thanks to Kachada wood. So those who are truly seeking knowledge deserve to be respected, because they will have the attitude of learning and a hunger to learn, which are actually very good, and that will inspire the teacher also. Therefore, Vidyarthi Devo Bhava. Okay, treat your student also with respect. And remember, just because you are good in a particular subject and the student doesn't know much in that subject, doesn't mean that you are his guru, overall guru, and totally, you can dominate him. No. Because the student could be knowing something in which you are a novice. So please remember that. As a teacher, we must remember that. Vidyarthi Devo Bhava shall be my credo, because every student inspires me to excel in my calling as a teacher. The third one, I will master my subject to satiate the thirst of the best students and teach, enabling even the ones who don't have a zeal for academic virtuosity. I remember some great thinker said, teach keeping in mind the best student in the class, but prepare keeping in mind the worst student in the class. The logic is, if you don't satisfy the curiosity of the best student, then he will disrupt the class. Therefore, you must prepare keeping in mind the best student. So you must do thorough research, be the ultimate expert in whatever subject. At least try to be the ultimate expert. Because if you don't do that, the best student will disrupt your class. But when you're teaching, it's also possible that in a classroom there are many students who are just simply there, who are not interested in education. But somehow if you can get that fellow to get interested, that means teach in such a way that the stuff is simplified, interesting, entertaining, intellectual entertainment actually. So this is a tightrope walk. So you are a tightrope walker, funambulist, F-U-N-A-M-B-U-L-I-S-T, funambulism. Funambulist means a tightrope walker. So you got to walk this tightrope when you are delivering a lecture class, when you are teaching. Remember, prepare keeping in mind the best student in the class. Teach keeping in mind the worst student. Well, for want of a better word, I am using that. The worst student. And my teaching will blend art and science to enhance learning and catalyze self-actualization in all my pupils. So self-actualization means being able to achieve everything you can in life. Unfortunately, our education system does not cater to the aptitudes of the student, and we are having these degree mills and diploma mills, and people are being churned out with degrees in subjects for which they have no passion, and as a result we have highly qualified incompetents, overqualified, inarticulate and incompetent. So what's the use? So self-actualization, being all that you can be. Teach students to identify their aptitudes first and start working in that direction so that they can achieve the highest level of perfection that is possible for them. Self-actualization, achieving all that you can achieve, being all that you can be, achieving the highest level of perfection. So that's a wonderful word, self-actualization. A teacher's job is to ensure that all his students are able to achieve this self-actualization as a goal. Finally, I will empower, edify. Edify means morally improve, eliminate superstition. I will empower, edify and enhance the joy of living by working ceaselessly toward establishing a Ramarajya worldwide. So the joy of living, unfortunately, because of the consumer culture, people are becoming snobs and they have forgotten how to really enjoy life, though they are mistakenly under the impression that they are enjoying. So I think we need to take a spiritual outlook, spiritual perspective, and help students understand what is the true joy of living, instill values in them so that we can establish Ramarajya worldwide. By Ramarajya, internal Ramarajya has to be the first step. That means you get rid of all vices, and then be a well-developed personality so that you can inspire others, and also make sure that you are a good human being contributing to social progress and, if possible, the march of mankind. Jai Shri Ram.